you see what I'm wearing right now. You see what I'm representing. They've been asking me for a long time, where are you ranked, Keith Thurman? And I say, I don't know. One of the best fighters in the world. Who cares what rank they give me, what number they give me, what position they give me? You know, I do want to fight champions. I'm going to be looking forward to getting in the ring with a champion. I want an opportunity to get a world title again.
He said, I'm fighting Mikey. Then I might fight Sean Porter, Keith Thurman.
So he didn't mention Terrence, huh?
He didn't.
According to Mike Cappinger, Errol Spence and Keith Thurman are finalizing a deal to fight in April at 154 pounds. Gilbert Mendoza of the WBA, the president of the WBA, has granted Spence permission to fight Keith Thurman at 154. After the fight, according to reports, he has 60 days to make the Crawford fight. If he doesn't make the Crawford fight, he has to fight the winner of Stanionis and Virgil Ortiz. Very interesting. Spence has mandatories up to yin-yang. There's Virgil Ortiz, there's Boots Ennis in the IBF, and Keith Thurman supposedly in the WBC, which brings up a question I have. Keith Thurman is Spence's mandatory for the WBC title at 147. So why is he fighting Errol Spence at 154? Didn't he say he wants his titles back and he said he's going the WBC route? I mean, Keith Thurman has told us he wants to fight for titles. It's no title he's fighting for at 154 against Errol Spence. And besides the PBC fanatics, I think boxing fans want to see Errol Spence defend his titles, which brings up a valid question. Once Spence get his feet wet at 154, do you think he wants to come back down and make the Crawford fight or defend his titles? I mean, he did mention, I've been in the welterweight division for 10 years, and it's harder to make weight. And we saw him on TV. He looked chubby, looked like he's ready to go. I think Spence, if he goes to 154 like the reports are saying, I'll be very surprised if he goes back down to 147 and make the Crawford fight. I think the fight for Crawford and Spence is bigger at 147. It's for undisputed. But it seems more and more, especially if Spence makes his move, that we won't get the fight at 147. We might get it at 154. Or it's a big possibility this fight will never happen. What is shocking to me is that Keith Thurman went for it. I mean, Keith Thurman said he wanted to fight Spence for titles. And now he's going to 154. That is the shocking part to me. I didn't understand that part. And I guess I never will. Or maybe Al Heyman has something to do with it. Or maybe it has something to do with the weight. Keith Thurman and Errol Spence both blow up between fights, and they agreed to fight at 154. Now, what is Terrence Crawford's next move? Is he going to move up to 154? Or is he going to fight 3 separate champions to become undisputed at 147 if Spence makes the permanent move to 154? I guess we will discuss that down the line. Anyway, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about Keith Thurman and Errol Spence fighting at 154 when Thurman is Spence's mandatory for the WBC at 147. Jay Beasy, I'm gone.
Fat, nigga. That's what you is.
I'm not fat.
Fat.
I'm not fat, muscle.
That's fat.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Grab it again.